expecting you, darling. It's me, Abby, and I've been trying to film this video for so long. I did this like 5 times, and like when I heard people say that on their videos, I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't. But yes, it happens. It's actually very annoying. I'm actually really anxious right now, but
sorry, chapstick break. So, oh, sorry, but
I really want to talk about my 2020 goals and what I want to do better and how I want to be better. First things first, I really want to work on my whole balance. I'm gonna put a picture right here of what I'm talking about. I actually have it over here. So it's the whole balance of your life when it comes to physical self-care, lifestyle, mental and emotional self-care, people support, and spiritual self-care. And it's like, I know you guys are going to see it over there, but that's how it looks like. It says the goal to feel vital and balanced, free from depression and anxiety. Now, I definitely, let me get up real quick. I definitely I'm definitely not talking about, I'm definitely not the type of person who believes that you can just get rid of depression and anxiety like this. That's not what I believe. I believe that there's a lot of circumstances that can lead to depression and anxiety. For example, environmental, so situational, chemical imbalances. If you know the rest, comment down below. It could be from your genetics. It could be a lot of different things, and it's different for everybody, the way that you present your symptoms. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that for me, I believe that having a balance of those things make you feel better and make you feel good. So for physical self-care, that includes like nutrition, sleep, exercise, hydration, medication, supplements, breathing. And then lifestyle is obviously like structure, routine, relaxation, setting goals, fulfilling work, time in nature, pleasure. Mental and emotional is positive self-talk. Ooh, that's a really good one. I'm gonna make a video about that one too, because it's like I can go so deep into that. Positive beliefs, feeling one's feelings. Wow, this chart is amazing. Mood journal, a library of positive memories, psychotherapy. Go to therapy. I think everyone should go to therapy. That's what I believe, but I also believe that not every shoe fits. What is it? Not the same size fits all, or something like that. You know, I just think that therapy is really beneficial. It's a tool that anybody can use, and I think it can be beneficial to anybody. But I also think that, and there's also different types of therapy, like art, music. People exercise, and that's their therapy for them. But I do believe in therapy 100%. Okay? Family of origin healing. Oh, okay, first of all, this chart is amazing. I did not know they went into deep. You know what? How am I gonna say I like something and didn't even read the subcontext? Don't look at me. I'm a disgrace, but it's fine. Family of origin healing. Do you know how like in tune that is? Because like all of us carry baggages from our family and like family curses and like I get my dad's temper and anger, but like I don't want to give that off to my kids. So that definitely makes sense. Working through grief. Wow. Okay, people support, family, friends, therapy, minister, support group, day treatment, community service. Spiritual self-care, prayer, meditation, spiritual community, forgiveness, finding purpose and meaning. I really love that. Like, I really fucking love that. That's amazing. That's why I love this chart so much. I posted it everywhere. Like, I really love that. Wow, that's a really good one. Please screenshot this and keep it for yourself. Oh, I'm also doing a vision board with all of these like pictures of things that I want for my goals for 2020, because I do believe in affirmations. Like if you want something, you can definitely get it, but the more you say it, the more you write it down, the more that you put it in your head and also believe that you can get it. I believe that makes a more positive aspect or a positive impact on your life compared to if you were like being negative and saying that you couldn't do something and saying blah blah blah, I can never do anything. It's just like, no, you can. You definitely can. You have the worth to, you have the value, you have the brains. If you can do what you can do, then that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can do. Do your best. There's also this one quote about expectation And I'm working a lot on 2020 of my expectations and my need for control, because I have a little bit of a control issue. But I want to work on it. So here's a quote. Expectation creates an anticipatory, I'm sorry, I'm kind of a bad reader too, of reality that destroys our experiencing. Imagine you are expecting to take a sip of water, but someone replaces it with orange juice without you noticing. You take a sip and the water tastes foul. The ability to understand probabilities and plan to work toward outcomes is a skill of the human mind. But when the skill is applied to create expectation, it loses its utility and instead merely becomes a nuisance. Yet another way our ego habits, our egoic habits. You can read it. I'm going to put it right there. Try to control moments and bottle happiness. Be mindful of your expectations and why you hold them. Are they truly useful? And I think that's a really good question. Like, if you have an expectation for something, is it useful? Is it meaningful? Or is it just your ego getting in the way? And I think that's something I want to work on as well.
Here's one for my people dealing with mental health disorders. You are still free. I'm going to say it real loud. You are still free. Disorders do not define you. And that's on period.
Your worth is your worth regardless of what you go through mentally. Like, you are still valuable, and it doesn't define who you are as a person. It affects your life for sure, but it doesn't have to define you. You know, it's just something that is a label to help you get the help that you need. But that's all it should be, you know. Okay, what else? Ooh, this one's a good one too. This one's funny. I like it. It says, I'm into freak shit. Forgiving myself, reminding myself to breathe, ending negative patterns, accepting change, kindly helping myself through breakdowns. Girl, I'm into all that freak shit. By the way, girl is a gender neutral term. I literally call, like, inanimate objects girl. So, just make that clear. I'm not just talking to females or whoever identifies as one. So, yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Forgiving yourself, remind yourself to breathe, ending negative patterns, accepting change, and kindly helping yourself through breakdowns. I definitely have a lot of breakdowns sometimes, especially when I bottle up so much emotion. Like, recently, as of late, I've been very angry and bitter and resentful because of certain things that happened in my life. But I've been trying to do better with those things, and I've been trying to accept change, and I've been trying to accept things that just happen that I don't have a reason for. And sometimes people are just shitty people and they're going to do shitty things to you. But I also need to be kind to myself and not force myself to be like, just be normal, just let it go. Like, kindly help myself through these little breakdowns that I have, so I eventually won't have them anymore. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of hard, but like, being kind to yourself and having kind compassion and like having self-compassion, people underestimate how like being nice to yourself helps yourself. And it doesn't mean that you have to be selfish in a way that hurts others. It just means that you're more gentle with yourself. And when you're more gentle with yourself, your whole outlook and perception changes. Oh, there's this one quote that I want to share with you guys that I love. I was like having a horrible day, and it was on my birthday. And I was like driving, and the radio came on, and somebody said, oh, what's your quote of the day, whatever. And they're like, change your perception and your emotions will follow. And I'm like, because yes, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can change my perception on things, my emotions will follow that perception. Like, just because I'm having a bad day, just because something bad is happening, just because something bad happened to me in the past, doesn't mean that I have to keep this perception. I can change it to say I grew from this, I learned from this, and then once you change that, your emotions will follow
what you put forth. It's like a foundation. Can't sing, but I will anyway. So yeah, that's pretty
much amazing. So yeah, those are my little like inspirational goals and things that I want to put on my vision board. I know this video is kind of short, but honestly, you wouldn't have had a video if I just have given up. I didn't give up though. These are little scissors for my eyebrows. They were on the floor. I wasn't trying to stab nobody. Who do you think I am? First of all. Anyway. Yeah. So this is the video you're gonna get. I'm trying really hard to be more organized with this, but it's really hard for me too, because I'm just like not that type of person I put too much pressure, and then like I want everything to be perfect, and I'm gonna make videos over videos, so I'd rather just like, here it is, you know? But anyway, so I was thinking about an outro, and this is the one that I'm thinking about. So I posted a video, but I kept putting it on private because it's very vulnerable. It's about my ex toxic relationship, and like my story about that, and I keep taking it off public because it's just really vulnerable, and I don't really look my best in that video, and I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I might post it again, but at the end I said, and this is gonna be our outro now, I say, but you gotta take care of you, boo. And that's on period. Bye.